can't be that bad, because basically it's either I can't smell, which is what I've always thought, or I can smell and there's something else wrong with it.
Even people without an olfactory bulb and thus can't smell, they can still get a sensation of mint and of alcohol, right? Because I mean, I've had MRIs because, you know, I can't smell, and, you know, growth hormone deficiency and what.
On the internet, I can't smell, and, you know, because of my situation, and the fact that, you know, not many
go, well, at least I'm better than that. Well, no fucking shit. I've got fucked up genetics. I can't smell. My nose always runs. I get regular nose. Ashamed of in terms of its looks. It's just a shame that it can't smell, and it's so often full of unscar, and it bleeds all the time, and sort of thing of, like, you know, the fact that I can't smell, but that I still think I taste food. That, like, maybe if I don't smell, I don't go out anywhere. Sorry, I said I don't smell, I can't smell. I can't smell, I don't fucking go out. Hemorrhoids? That's little veins hanging out the arse. I can't smell, my nose always runs, and I frequently get nosebleeds, and sort of smell the flowers. Well, I suppose I can't smell. You know, I never take stock of, like, constantly worried about shitty hearing. I can't smell. My taste is thus, you know, changed as a result. I am, you know, it's like I can't smell. I am very aware that there is this whole sort of culture around me. Mentally, I am reforged anew, stronger, better, faster. But I am a wreck. I can't smell. I have to look at the world through glass. It wasn't until I was like 14 that my mum suddenly turned around and said, "What? You can't smell? That's a problem. We should fucking go look at it." I've got Kalman syndrome. That means that basically I can't smell because my olfactory bulb didn't develop, and that, you know, I can't smell. I've got fucking cataracts in my eyes that are very slowly sending me blind. The lining of your nostrils, and makes you more likely to have nosebleeds. So I can't smell. My nose is always running. I mean, funnily enough, I wouldn't actually have a problem shoveling shit because I can't smell. You know, that would actually be a job I would be quite ideally. Back to, how do we help people who can't smell, or even understand what it is like to smell? Because taste, insofar as I have a sense of taste, because obviously I can't smell, so it's all on the tongue, and texture, that's my ability to smell. I mean, I know why I can't smell, probably, but not sure I can necessarily fix my ability to smell. Noticed that I couldn't smell for years. Like, I was saying from, like, you know, day one, "Hey, I can't smell!" And it wasn't until I was like an autistic guy who wears glasses, has piles, nose always runs, can't smell, has man boobs, and Todd is so tiny he can't. I mean, I can't understand that because I can't smell, but it's like, if it's just a purely subjective, but I like it, then I can't smell, and yeah, that's gonna affect things as well. But, like, my sense of and also I get nosebleeds. I can't smell. My nose is constantly running. Into the Kalman syndrome like thing of whatever the fuck is up with my nose. Okay, I can't smell, for one thing, which is gonna do wonders. To a certain extent, consciously make up for things, right? It's like I can't smell, but, you know, I wear deodorant, and yeah, because I can't smell, my sense of taste is affected. And yeah, I got earaches as a kid, I get migraines from, or even understand what it is like to smell, because I can't smell, and I legit have no idea or understanding of what it is like.
You're at it, try and find a way to help people who can't smell, because, you know, I'm anosmic. But anyway.
I've got fucked up genetics, so I've got a tiny dick and I've got tits. And like I can't smell, my nose always runs, means I get regular nosebleeds. Generally be productive, and I can't smell, my nose always runs, my nose frequently bleeds, I get migraines, and I've got... sorry, I said I don't smell, I can't smell. I can't smell, I don't fucking go out anywhere. I have no money to go out anywhere. I have no... because of that, and that's kind of one such example. Another example is farting. I can't smell, and I can't control farting. So, you know, which again might be why I was bullied. Just like, yeah, I can't smell, so if I smell like shit, fuck you. He's got hemorrhoids, so he bleeds from the arse. He can't smell, and his nose is always running, and it bleeds, and he's no middle ground of acceptable. Hey, I can't smell. Let me know. I have Asperger's syndrome, a kind of autism, which means... and I am sweaty, and I am probably stinky. Sometimes I'm very glad I can't smell. Look, I'm probably not... you know, that appealed to me, because I can't smell, so it's like I'm cleansed. Thing to be talking about, but the thing is, for me, I can't smell. Okay, so I like the fact that the texture is something have such a profound effect on me, despite the fact that I can't smell. Specifically mint, right? I like smell, says the guy who can't smell. But you know, they had that newness, that sense of... Time to my parents, and it was only very recently that they said, "Oh, you can't smell? Jesus, we better get that looked at." And so I've got... although I think that's probably just overcompensating, because I can't smell, and so food tastes rather bland to me. So, like, smell anything? Well, of course you didn't smell anything. You can't smell, doofus. But no, in secondary school, it got worse. Part of I would be quite ideally suited for. Because, you know, because I can't smell, so she's just like, yes, I will shovel. Despite being cis, is that I have this thing called Kalman syndrome, which basically means I can't smell, and I can't smell. My body, certain parts are undersized, certain parts are bigger than they should be. My nose, I've talked many times about how horrible my nose is. I mean, I can't smell, you know, it runs all the time, and that means that, you know, fucking grapes hanging out my ass. I can't smell, my nose always runs, and my nose frequently bleeds. And I can't smell either. So this older Irish guy comes into my room. In primary school, I farted, and because I can't smell, I didn't know I'd done it. So, you know, I'd be in assembly,